As you can see, this familiar young man between Jamar and myself, Phillip Whitaker. Phillip, good to see you again.
Good morning, Phillip.
Good morning, Jamar.
Mr. Kite himself, if you will. Festival 2017, Kites over Enid is just hours away, weather permitting, and we'll talk about that. But Phillip, again, it's just amazing how fast the calendar goes.
Right.
And it seems like just, 3 weeks ago, we're talking kites or something, but it's just amazing. You've had some successful events. You've had some national events in 2012, I think, in 2015, and now Kites over Enid. Tell us about this weekend.
This weekend is going to be a 2-day event. We're expecting over 2,000 people to come out south of the VOTEC School or the Autry Technology School. Fly kites with us. We'll have a kite vendor selling kites. We'll have food trucks, ice cream truck. We'll have lots of fun games and activities for the kids and the kids at heart. And so we're just expecting a great turnout and lots of fun to be had.
Now, Phillip, I didn't know that April is National Kite Month. What goes on around the country during this time of the year?
April has been deemed National Kite Month. Springtime, it's doing things outside instead of being inside through the winter. So April is Kite Month. Around the country, we have festivals, we have workshops where we're making kites with kids. We're doing proclamations. We're just promoting the fun sport of kiting and getting outside and into the sunshine in springtime.
Nice.
Phillip, let's go back to our event, or your event that's coming up here on this weekend.
It's our event.
Our event, Festival 2017. Some of the hours, if somebody's planning their weekend, they say, well, you know, we already were committed to doing this, but what are the hours and you know, what else is happening during the weekend event besides flying a kite? And eating ice cream.
And eating ice cream, yes. Hours are 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. both days, both Saturday and Sunday.
So that means I'm not going to be able to get there at 9 o'clock to do anything? Or is 10 to 4 when the experts are flying, I guess?
10 to 4 is the experts flying. You can come early. You can stay a little late if you'd like.
Because you could come early and fly your own kite, right?
That's right. Bring your own kites out.
And do that, and then watch the big boys and big girls.
That's right. And then, you know, leave if you got a soccer game or a ball game to go to, and then come back and fly some more. We'll just be there hanging out, having a great time.
Very good.
Phillip, there will be 2 national kite teams at this event. What will they be flying?
We have the Go Big or Go Home kite team. They actually bring Boudreaux and Liz. They are a boyfriend-girlfriend octopus kite team. And so we always like to promote Boudreaux and Liz, and they come with a team then to be able to get them in the air and to fly. So come on out and see that team. The second team is the TKO Sport Kite team, and that is a team of 4 guys who fly sport kites, and they'll be doing acrobat, they'll be doing single line flying, they'll be doing what we call where they chase each other in the sky, that kind of thing.
Wow. Don't they collide?
And they can collide.
And then don't they fall down? Okay. Phillip, you mentioned something about Go Big and Go Home team, and they're bringing inflatables, I guess, for big kids, little kids. Tell us a little bit about that, the inflatables.
The inflatables, it's not your typical kites that we grew up with. The inflatables have no structure. They're all just ripstop nylon. And it's Boudreaux and Liz that'll fly together. And then we have ground clutter, as we call it. It's big round bowls that are attached that are tethered to the ground, and they fly and spin. We also have large amoebas that bounce around on the ground. The kids can play on them and around them and under them. And
yeah, all this terminology. I just thought it was a kite. Get it up and
put it in the air.
All right.
Now, Phillip, can we go back to the teams again?
Sure.
You mentioned that one of the teams, TKO Sports, they will be doing demonstrations, and what can people expect to see there?
Yeah. The Sport Kite team, they fly dual line kites, so two lines.
Okay.
You'll see acrobats, you'll see them doing precision formations in the sky. We'll turn the music on, and they have to fly based on the music.
Okay.
Kind of a ballet in the sky, if you would. So they'll do individuals, they'll do pairs, and then they'll put all four of them together and do the big picture in the sky with the four.
And that will be during the 2 days. Is
Yes.
it a specific time of the day when they will be doing these demonstrations, or?
Usually they like to do 3 throughout the day. Now
Okay.
they're always going to be on the field doing things, but we'll announce it over the loudspeaker that TKO is ready to do a demonstration, and so everyone gather on the field and can watch them if they'd like.
Our special guest this morning at the round table, Phillip Whitaker, talking about Festival 27 Kites, or 2017 Kites over Enid, which is this Saturday and Sunday. Phillip, both days there's this candy drop, 1 p.m. Write that down. So what is the candy drop?
Candy drop is we
From
take
a kite?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
We have a.
Boy, have times changed.
It's like the flyover with the helicopter, and they drop candy or balls or whatever. Only this in our event, we put candy in a bag. We run the bag up a kite line to a lifter, a large air mattress, if you would. And we bring the bag out over a span of the field. We have all the children gathered around, and they pull the latch, candy drops to the ground, and the kids run in and grab it.
Boy, times have changed.
That sounds like fun.
It's a lot of fun. It's
Yes.
a lot of anticipation. Last year, the kids were coming up to me going, "It's time for the candy drop, it's time for the candy drop." And
That's at 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock both days.
Okay.
We wanted to know, speaking about kite demonstrations and sports, what is ball racing?
Bull racing.
Ball racing.
Yeah. Bull racing is where it's a bowl-looking kite. So it's a round kite. We put a harness on you, we attach the bowl, the kite, to your back, and it's races. You do them in competition, 2 people at a time, and they run down the field with this kite on their back. The kite is spinning while they're running, and so it's the best one win, who can run the
wow.
fastest with the resistance of the kite on their back.
Now, is that towards the wind, or is there just enough resistance in just normal pulling against?
There's actually just enough resistance of pulling.
I would think, because I've seen some of those bowl races on YouTube, if you will, and I just didn't know if it had to be directed towards the wind or if there was enough resistance. So.
Will this event be happening this weekend, or ball
Yes,
racing?
bull racing will be from 2 to 4, both days.
And anybody can sign
And
up?
anybody can sign up. Even the young at heart can sign up. They've put me on the field and had me run with it too. So
keep in mind, at Festival 2017 Kites over Enid, Jamara will be in the bowl racing.
in the bull
Yes,
racing,
let's do this.
absolutely.
Phillip, we're about out of time. What's the
Okay.
best place to park? How to get there? Talk about weather a little bit.
Easiest way to come in would be the street between Zolodex and TNW Tire. Come down.
Yep.
There will be signs directing you to parking. Parking has been expanded this year, so we're going to park you on a field. You can walk over to the flying demonstrations where the flying fields are. Weather permitting, stay tuned, stay informed. We will be watching the weather with the emergency management team. If it's to where we have to cancel, we will put that out over social media so that everyone would know.
Well, Jamara had the 3-day forecast, as you saw a few moments ago. It really didn't look too promising. We need the water, we need the rain.
We need the water and rain.
Yes.
We'd kind of like to have the Festival 2017 take place as well.
That's right.
Phillip, thank you for joining us at the round table this morning. Keep us posted, and we'll do our part to get the word out there. So
Thank you for having me.
Good to see you again.